What's up everyone? Welcome back to another quick cooking video. Today we're going to be talking about Raita, the delicious yogurt and cucumber sauce, often used as a garnish for roasted meats, for fried falafel, as a dip. I've even seen it used almost as a salad dressing, like right on top of the salad. This is my favorite way to make it. It is variable. You can use different things like different herbs if you want. I've seen dill and scallion. You can also put different spices in there if you want, or no spices at all. So it's really up to you. Let me show you the technique to make it and we'll take it from there. Let's do it. So pretty simply, these are the ingredients you're going to need to make this. You need about 2 cups of yogurt, some salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of smoked paprika, and a little bit of Burberry, but you can use ground cumin, coriander, just about anything. The Burberry to me has just a really nice complex mix of spices, so that's why I like to use it. But again, it's up to you. We need a little bit of sugar. This is optional. Some mint, and of course, cucumber. And this is a pretty big cucumber. We probably don't need this whole cucumber, but we're probably going to use about 3/4 of this cucumber. All right, let me show you what to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our grater, our box grater. I know not all of them are made with this texture, but I like this because it allows for kind of a better dipping. Now, if you want more texture in your sauce, you can go ahead and dice this instead, but again, I like to do it this way. I think it comes out as a nicer sauce. So we're just literally going to take it and grate it down. Now you want to try to stay perpendicular to this so your pieces aren't crazy long. We're just going to do the whole thing. Use our bench scraper, pick up any of the rogue pieces, and we're going to pick this up, get all this off. All right, now to this, very simply, if you get nice sweet cucumbers, you don't have to worry about this. Since it's currently winter and cucumbers aren't that awesome like they are, say, in the summer, I like to add just a touch, and I'm not talking about a teaspoon maybe of sugar. And again, you don't need to in prime cucumber season, in my opinion. It is good to do in the winter. Then we're going to take a little salt, and now we're going to mix this, and we're going to we're going to treat this almost like cabbage. We're going to let this water out, if you will. So we're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes with the salt and sugar, and then we're going to put it in a colander, small colander or a strainer, and we're going to push out the excess liquid. Okay, now we're going to let this sit for, say, 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, we are going to pick some nice mint leaves. I'm going to avoid, mint can be tough in the fridge sometimes. It does like to get a little wonky. It likes to, I don't want to say burn, but sometimes I'll get those edges like that. So just pull those off. This really adds that really beautiful freshness to the sauce. Just about that much. And then we're going to take it, pile it up. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry about any sort of perfection here. And you're going to give it a nice once over chiffonade. Beautiful. And then give it just like a 1 or 2 chop. You don't have to go crazy, just like that. All right, so then we're going to take this mint and just go right on top. Okay, we're going to set this aside. Now we're going to, over another bowl, we're going to take a little colander, or a little strainer, I should say, and we're going to drain this out. Now I do this mostly because I don't want our sauce to get crazy watery. I hate that when it's like totally watery. And that happens over time because as the cucumber sits in the yogurt, it starts to break down and all the juices are let go. So to get all that beautiful fresh flavor without all that water, you just treat it like cabbage, kind of salt it, Now we're going to reserve this because we can manipulate if we needed to add a little bit. Say if you used like a very thick Greek yogurt because that's all you had. You can add a little bit of that juice to adjust the consistency. Now, literally, stir it up. That looks beautiful. Let's give it a little taste. Oh, that's really nice. The tiniest bit of salt, a couple good cracks of pepper, and that is perfect. We don't need to add any of the juice. Perfect. And now, for presentation purposes and kind of finishing, this is when we take our mix here. I'm gonna mix it up and then really kind of give it a nice coating on top, and that'll just add tons of flavor. Beautiful. Just like that. That's exactly what we're looking for. So that's pretty much it. Very simple, very straightforward, but super delicious. Only a couple ingredients in there, and it just adds tons of freshness and flavor to, again, like roasted meats, if you're especially lamb, obviously, or something like that. With falafel, it's absolutely delicious in a pita with some lettuce, or in salad in like a falafel salad. Really awesome. Give this a try at home. If you enjoyed this, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Thanks everyone. Peace.